Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Cory with Cory Thornton Productions. And guess who I got in the house? Mr. Cory Dunbar himself. Thank you for coming on the show. I appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Taking your time. And Mr. Cory Dunbar is the supervisor, y'all, for special events at Coachman Park. And just tell them, like, what's your job, duties and things that you got to do being a supervisor for such a massive operation.
Well, first off, it start off with when it comes to being a special event supervisor, it comes with a lot of planning.
Yes.
A lot of programming.
Yep.
Overseeing Coachman Park, this $80-something million park that we just built and renovated. So, I mean, it comes with a heavy task.
Yeah, and you
Can't
be doing
take
it.
lightly. Absolutely.
You're doing it. Mr. Cory is the one that got me in to do the event there, which we had a blast there. It was awesome to have the opportunity. And he was on it, on the job, acting like a supervisor, making sure we had everything we needed, riding us on the golf cart, taking us from A to B, treating us as like we like big time celebrities and stuff. So I really, really appreciate that. Just, you know, going above and beyond. That's what I like, and I noticed that about you. So I really, really appreciate that when you did do that. So that really stuck out with me. You was on the job. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
And,
I mean, when it comes to our vision
yeah,
and our mission for the City of Clearwater, what we look for is to make sure when we bring someone in, they remember everything we've given them and the process we've taken them through to make sure if we reach out again,
right,
no hesitation,
that's
they'll
what I'm
return.
talking about. Yeah, striving for quality and excellence. That's what I'm talking about. That's what it's all about. So tell us, like, about this park, all the different things that y'all, you know.
So with Coachman Park, everyone remembers Coachman Park as just the little itty bitty little park,
Right.
and then all of the parking that used to be behind it. Well, now when you come to Coachman Park, it's state of the art. So when you come to Coachman Park, depending on what you want to do, and we're still figuring out how to activate the park right now.
Yes.
For example, this upcoming weekend, we have our first concert in the park, which will be Rumble in Clearwater.
Rumble in Clearwater. You was telling me about that.
Yeah.
What is that gonna be about?
Rumble in Clearwater, we're celebrating the Hispanic Heritage Month.
Okay.
So with my first project that I'm doing, I'm gonna launch and I'm gonna activate our upper and lower plaza.
Okay.
And that's the entrance of the park.
Gotcha.
So like I said, we're still trying to figure out how to activate this park because it's so big and it has so many different features that can be used.
Ain't it though?
So we're gonna start off with the front. We're gonna start off with the upper and lower plaza. We're gonna throw this big, huge, basically party, but it's really a dance and it's really a synchronized way to give back to the Hispanics here and let them know that they also have a place in Coachman Park also.
That's gonna be awesome. I know that's gonna be an awesome event there, and I'm excited for you on that one.
Yeah.
And you know, all I know is when Spanish people have any events, they show up in numbers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they come out. So I got a couple of Spanish people that in my family that we treat as like family, real close to each other, and they know how to throw some parties. So this is gonna be very exciting for you.
Oh yeah.
So what was it like for that grand opening weekend? I know it was so much pressure and different tasks that they put on you that y'all had to make sure y'all got done, you know.
Yeah.
But you was able to pull it off. What did that feel like?
Oh, it was a really good feeling. I mean, with the whole department, we had everyone split up. So we had some people making sure that our food trucks were satisfied. We had market vendors out there. We had someone over the market vendors, making sure they were satisfied. And I was over all the entertainment and the buskers and everything that went in between that. So, I mean, trust me, with that heat, you know, it was like 110, 115 every single day. And I mean, we got out there and we did what we had to do. We put the event together and we made sure it was a success.
That's good. That is so awesome, man. That is so awesome. So, like, okay, we know that you like this supervisor looking after this massive operation at Coachman Park, you know, putting on these events. But like, how did you get started? What led you up to becoming the person that you are today? Like being able to get that position? Because everybody ain't blessed to get that position.
So with me, Parks and Rec started when I was in college, actually.
In college?
In college.
Okay.
So when I was in college and I went to school up in Kansas, when I was in Kansas.
Hold on, what high school you went to?
Palmetto High School.
Oh, he went to Palmetto High School, so you right here local.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay, go ahead.
So we had a little program in Kansas where you can kind of dib and dab with the special events. We had what we call the Grand Old Fashioned of 4th of July, which was I don't know how true it is. I didn't really do my research on it yet, but it's considered the very first 4th of July ever in the United States.
Wow.
Again, that's what they say. I haven't did my research on it.
Yeah.
So in the school, they allow us to participate as far as staff, and then also still be a student, kid, however you want to see it as well.
Okay.
So that kind of opened my eyes up to the operations of being able to sit back, do some things, tweak a couple things here and there, and then go out and actually watch your work manifest.
Yeah.
So that kind of intrigued me. So then that kind of twisted where I was going with my degree. I started teaching, then I moved from teaching to exercise science.
Okay.
Because exercise science gives me ability to do the fitness if I want to do the fitness, do the front office of sports if I want to, and also do parks and rec if I want to come back from really interested in special events or anything within parks and rec. So after I was done with my football career and everything, and then I came back home, I actually took a teaching job.
Okay, where?
At Imagine.
Oh yeah, that's where I met you at. But about 8 years ago.
About 8 years ago.
8 years ago, wow.
So when I took the job at Imagine, I was gonna be only the athletic director.
Gotcha.
But then they wanted to infuse and bring both departments into one, the athletic director and the event. So then I had to not only produce the athletics, but I also had to plan like our field day and our kids' night out, movie night out, all of that stuff. And then with me planning it and seeing the success behind it and, having everyone tell how great of a job you did, it drives you to want more. That's when I really like, okay, I think this is for me. This is where I find my niche. This is where my passion kicks in. This is where I find my ultimate success. Is seeing other people be happy and thrive and want to be better based on an event that they went to.
That's what I'm talking about. And then years later, I was doing another event, because I met you at Imagine. And years later, 4 years later after that, I ran into you in Dunedin. You was what, a rec?
Rec 2.
Yeah, you was in the recreation at Dunedin for the youth? Okay, and I ran into you again. And I did the same type show thing, and I ran into you again, but I was being consistent in what I was doing. So he had already saw me 8 years ago. Okay, he was over there across the Skyway Bridge. And where was it, Palmetto?
Imagine.
Imagine, what county, like Palmetto?
Manatee County.
Manatee County. He was over there across the Skyway Bridge in Manatee County. Then 4 more years, I ran into you in Dunedin. So you done went from Manatee to Dunedin, keeping the consistency. Years later, I haven't talked to you in like 2 or 3 years.
Somewhere around there.
All of a sudden, I got a phone call. What's up, Cory? Cory? I'm Cory. Okay, hey, this Cory from Dunedin. Hey, I'm the special events coordinator. I got moved up to Coachman Park. You want to come perform? I was like, what? Yeah, I love to go do that. But this is what an awesome testimony to everybody. Always give 100% in whatever you do. No matter if it's a small crowd, little crowd, always be consistent at all times. Because you never know when that door may open up. And always treat everybody good. Because had I went to your school when you was in Manatee, and I'd have been on that PE court acting the fool, and you back in the back watching me, there was no way that you would have put me in position to be able to go there and perform at Coachman Park. Because your job would have been on the line.
Correct.
So you always got to strive for quality and excellence in everything that you do. Put your heart into it. And it was just a great connection at the time. And like I said, when I went to the event, we had fun. It was warm out there. It was very, very toasty and hot. July, I don't know, this year, it's like it was the hottest.
Yeah, I think it was the hottest because if you pay attention, throughout this whole summer, we didn't really get much rain at all.
No, we didn't get any rain at all.
It's just straight sun to heat, sun to concrete, sun to ground.
But y'all pulled it off though, and I'm looking forward to all the other stuff that y'all do. This is amazing. This is so awesome. I'm so happy for you. You keep up this awesome work, Cory.
I appreciate it.
I see great things in your future. And you know how I go to these schools all the time, right? Trying to encourage the youth to like get an education and learn to respect others. Not go out there trying to fight everybody and all the time. What advice from somebody like you, being in the position that you in, can give advice to them out there?
The best advice I can give them coming from where I came from, which is where most of them probably are or will come from, depending on their situation, I would say definitely just stay consistent with who you are and what you want to be. I would definitely say do not try and be what you see on TV.
Say that again.
These videos you watch,
Yes.
these music videos, it's not real.
Yeah, it's only
not real.
entertainment. That's all it is.
Only entertainment.
Yep.
You have to stay true to yourself. Be
Right.
true to who you are, and the rest will manifest itself.
Yep.
Stay true to your goals. Work on your goals, write them down, look at them every day until you achieve them.
That's what I'm talking about. And sometimes, hold on, before we go, listen, some of them, everybody throwing in the towel. If something don't work, they throwing in the towel. What you got to say about that?
Nah, never throw
You
in
got to
the
keep
towel.
going, right?
Keep going. Anytime it don't work, that means that position at that time wasn't for you. That's not your door. Keep going, keep knocking on the door, keep knocking on the door. Guess what? Eventually you're gonna touch one of them doors, and guess what? It's gonna open wide open. As long as you walk through, the blessing's gonna be right there waiting on you.
That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Mr. Cory Dunbar again, the supervisor for special events at Coachman Park. Thank you for coming on the show today. I appreciate you. I wish the best for you in your career. And I'm glad that we cool friends and everything like that. And the best is yet to come.
Appreciate it.
I'm telling you that. The best is yet to come. Keep doing what you're doing. All right?
Appreciate it.
Much love and peace, everybody. Stay cool. All right, awesome. That's it.